Hello, second graders, and welcome to today's math lesson for today. Today we're going to be doing lesson 7.9, which is time to 5 minutes. And we're going to be asking ourselves and answering the essential question, how do you tell and show time to 5 minutes? So if you remember yesterday's lesson, I very briefly taught you that on a regular clock, which is the one that has the small hour hand and the long minute hand, we learned that the numbers like the 1, 2, 3 all the way to 12, we learned that when the minute hand is on those, that represents 5 minutes. So 5 minutes has gone by. So if the big minute hand is on the 1, that means 5 minutes has gone past the hour. If it's on the 2, it means 10. So you can almost kind of count them as if they were nickels, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, all the way up to 60. So this lesson today is going to dive in a little bit more on how we are able to tell and show time to 5 minutes. So let's watch the video first, and then after this video I will post another one that has me kind of going through some more activities and examples on Smart Notebook. So let's watch the video for right now, and let's learn a little bit more about this.
Well, hello! Today is a fun day here, but seeing you makes it even better. There are a lot of kids here today. See all of their toys? Each group of kids is out doing different things. I don't see any of them. Do you? Well, they're all supposed to meet at the bridge at a certain time. Click the kite to find out what time.
All right, so let's see what time they're supposed to be together.
Everyone is supposed to meet at the bridge at 3:25. I don't see the kite anymore. Maybe everyone is on the way here. I wish I knew how to tell time. Counting by fives may have something to do with it. Can you help me? Come on, let's find a clock.
Let's show times to the hour and half hour. Using the hour hand and the minute hand. Sophie goes to the playground at 11:30. To show 11:30, the hour hand points halfway between the 11 and 12. And the minute hand points to the 6. The clock shows 11:30 because 30 minutes have passed since 11 o'clock. Sophia eats lunch at 12 o'clock. Place the hour hand on this clock to show 12 o'clock. The hour hand points to the 12. Now place the minute hand to show 12 o'clock. The minute hand also points to the 12 to show 12 o'clock. No minutes have passed since 12 o'clock. The clock shows 12 o'clock.
So just remember that, the hour hand is the shorter one and the minute hand is the longer one. So if you see a clock that has kind of like this dotted circle in the middle of it, the hour hand is the one that only goes to that dotted circle. Okay, and then the minute hand is the longer one, which kind of goes almost to the point where it touches the number. Okay, and like she said before, 12 o'clock is tricky because both hands are pointing to the 12. So the hour is 12 o'clock. But then remember, we also, to represent o'clock, the minute hand also is on the 12. So 12 o'clock would have both hands pointing to the 12 because, like she said, no minutes have passed since 12 o'clock because it's exactly 12 o'clock. Okay, so just a kind of a refresher there for you.
Now let's show time to 5 minutes. Count by fives to show how many minutes are in 1 hour.
All right, so let's count on by five. We're going to count on by fives to see how many minutes are in 1 hour. So that's going to be, again, counting each number here by fives. So watch how she does it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There's 60 minutes in 1 hour. How many minutes have passed when the minute hand points to the 8?
So let's count this one together. So she's asking, when this minute hand is on the 8, how many minutes have passed since the hour? So right now our hour hand is in between 12 and 1. So we know that the hour is 12 o'clock. And now we're going to use these numbers here to count on by fives to find out how many minutes have passed when the minute hand is on the 8. So let's do it together. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So right now the time should be showing 12:40.
40 minutes have passed. The time is 12:40. What's the time on the clock now?
So let's take a look at this one. So we see that the hour hand is in between the 3 and the 4. So we know that the hour is 3. And then again, we're going to count on by fives to find out how many minutes past 3 there have been. And this one's on the 5. So we're going to stop right at the 5. So ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we can say that the time on this clock is showing 3:25, which is this answer right here.
Well done! 25 minutes have passed since 3 o'clock, so the time is 3:25. Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
Okay, so let's go on in. Okay, so it says, look at the clock hands. Enter the time. So we always start with our hour hand first, which is the smaller hand. So right now on this clock, I'm noticing that the hour hand is in between the 8 and the 9. So our hour is going to be 8. And then we're going to, again, use the numbers over here on the outside to count by fives to figure out how many minutes past 8 have been. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we can say that the time on the clock shows 8:25.
Great work!
Okay. Now let's go on to the next question. So it says, Mr. Brady fixes broken computers. Look at the start and finish times for his work on one computer. How many minutes did he work on the computer? So he started at 10 o'clock, right? The hour hand's on the 10, the minute hand is on the 12, so that means 10 o'clock. And then his finish time, his hour hand is now pointing to the 11, and the minute hand is still pointing to 12. So he started at 10 o'clock, and he finished at 11 o'clock. Okay, so what happened was when he started, his minute hand started on the 12, and it went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So if you remember in the little part of the video before, we learned that 60 minutes are in 1 hour. So when he started at 10 o'clock and his minute hand went all the way around the clock, when it came back to 12, his hour hand had then moved one spot over to the 11. So we can say that 1 hour had passed. So Mr. Brady worked on the computer for 1 hour, Or if we want to put that in minutes, we can say that Mr. Brady worked 60 minutes on the computer. Okay?
Good job!
All right. Nice work.
Now try your homework on your own with the personal math trainer. It includes the exercise you saw at the beginning of the lesson.
Okay, so like every math lesson so far that we've done, if you are comfortable with doing the assignment for chapter 7.9 on Think Central, you may go ahead and sign into Think Central and do that assignment right now. If you are still a little bit confused and you feel like you need a little bit more help on this lesson, then be sure to check the other video, and again, you'll kind of watch me go through some more examples and kind of give you some more help and support with this lesson. So again, if you feel comfortable going on to Think Central and doing the assignment, go ahead and log in and do the assignment for 7.9, or you can check out the video next to this one to have more examples and more activities to help you. Okay, everybody? Great job and good luck on your math homework. Bye.